Americans, millions of Americans lose their jobs and their businesses, one thing's become very clear. Something needs to change. The economic inequality in our society have only increased since the pandemic began. With so many people struggling to make ends meet, there need to be serious conversations about the best solutions for helping people move forward. And one of the things we've discussed on this show, universal basic income, a guaranteed income, is one way for us to not only close the gap of inequality, but also make sure that people can weather the storm until the storm ends. Now, UBI, as it's called, is controversial. Political leaders like Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, Bernie Sanders, and Ed Markey have come out in support of similar plans during this pandemic. Now, a new survey showed that, in fact, 76% of all Americans, both Democrats and Republicans, support a guaranteed income. There have been attempts in the past to test out.
All right, first and foremost, I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing this truth and sincerity, bahasham, rawchaa, qadash. As you can see here, the title of this video is Universal Basic Income would give Americans breathing room, during this COVID-19. And basically what it is just, I guess you could say it's free money. The government wants to gift you some money while this troubling times, if you will, all right, this pandemic of COVID-19. And supposedly a survey of 76% of Americans support universal basic income and direct payments. Now, we all know that the government has already gifted a lot of people a stimulus check, okay, and some people have even gotten unemployment, and the unemployment has been actually more than what they've made, okay, weekly at their job. So, a lot of people believe that the government is trying to help them, okay, and the government is looking out for the welfare of Americans, and that they are actually the good guys. But in all actuality, we understand that the scriptures say never trust thine enemy, okay, because at the end of the day, he's still our enemy, okay. Esau, Edom, okay, and the elites, okay, they're pushing an agenda. There's always something underhanded, there's always something sinister, and basically when you really look at it, they want a cashless society. So it makes sense for them to give people money, okay, and direct deposit it like they've been doing with the stimulus check, okay, so that people can get used to not using paper and just have money, okay, deposited into their account, okay, with the use of a debit card. Now, we know that the mark of the beast is coming, okay, and it's the RFID microchip, okay, but also there's going to be if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be something like debit cards with the RFID chip in it, okay. Everything you have, okay, is going to be RFID type technology, okay, when it comes to buying and selling. So with that being what I'm saying, with that being said, is that basically they're gearing for a cashless society, man. Okay, they're gearing for the RFID technology. This is my take. Okay, this is my response. All right, because if you watch that movie In Time with Justin Timberlake, he had these numbers that were on his wrist, and basically when he bought something, the numbers would decrease, or if he was given some I guess money, you could say, because really what it was money, but the money, it ran when the number ran low, then you would die, you would expire, you know. So for instance, if you had 100 on your arm, that would mean what, like 100 minutes, or I believe something to that effect. And when your 100 minutes was up, you would die, but those minutes you could buy goods, services, so that's where they're headed to, you know what I mean? Because as long as they keep you dependent on them, That's what they want. The scripture, that's a curse too. You shall go to your enemy for the want of all things. So they're very clever. They're very smart in how they manipulate the mind of the people. How they what do you call it? Program the people, desensitize them to what agenda they want to push in the future. Okay, so nothing they give you, okay, is for your benefit. This is let's get this. This is Exodus 23:8, right? Because if they give you money, man, it's just to keep you dependent on them. It's just to keep you in the mind of docileness, the mind of a cashless society. And when that chip comes, you're going to be so used to just getting money that a lot of people are just going to fall for it. That's what I think they're trying to do. Okay, this is Exodus 23:8, and thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise and perverteth the words of the righteous. Okay, so they're trying to gift you some money. Shachad.
Strong's H7810. Shochad.
Right, present or a bribe. Right, they're trying to bribe you, man. Right, because they see that the prophets are filtering everything through the scriptures, are looking at all these news articles and filtering to the scriptures, and are basically, okay, to the spirit and power of Yahawashi, are exposing everything they do. Okay, they want to what? They want to blind the wise and pervert the words of the righteous, but they're not going to be able to. Okay. This is Proverbs 17:23. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. Right, and that's what these Edomites are doing. Taking a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. They want to come sincere. They want to come humble. They want to, be like they're helping people out. And it really seems like they're helping you out. But in reality, there's always something underlining. You have to see through it. Okay. This is Psalms 26:10. In whose hands is mischief, and their right hand is full of bribes. Right. Their hands, they're full of mischief, man. Okay. They got something brewing. If they do that, mischief.
Strong's H2154. Zema.
Right. Plan, device, wickedness, evil plan, mischievous purpose. Plan, purpose, evil device, wickedness, not chaste, incest, licentiousness, idolatry, harlotry. Right. So they have an evil plan. Okay. They have a mischievous purpose, and in the right hand is full of bribes, man. Okay. Trying to pervert the words of the righteous. See? Bribe. But we see through these things. Okay. This is Proverbs 21:14. It says, a gift in secret pacifieth anger. Now, although they want to, it's called universal basic income, though they want to give it to whomever, American citizens, all right? They want to pacify anger because they know people are seeing through their bullshit. People are asking questions that they really can't answer anymore. That's why President Trump is fumbling at the COVID-19 task force meetings. There was an article saying that he was tired of them. All right. It says, and a reward in the bosom, strong wrath. Okay. So they want to pacify anger. Okay. And they want to give out of the so-called kindness of their heart, to prevent people from revolting. Their plan is to because you give Jake some money, man, and he will do some wickedness with it, So that's what they want to do. They want to pacify anger, man. Okay, let's see. Let me get 2 more scriptures, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Let's see. This is Salakia. I didn't cue it up, but I'm gonna go ahead and just get it in the book of let's get this in the book of Sirach 35. I was looking it up. Let's get Sirach. Let's get Sirach 35. And then KJV. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 35. Let's see what that says. It says, for the Lord recompense it and will give thee 7 times as much. Right? The Lord always blesses the righteous. Do not think to corrupt with gifts. Okay, and that's what they want to do. They want to corrupt with gifts. For such he will not receive. And trust not to unrighteous sacrifices. For Yahawah is judge, and with him is no respect of persons. Okay? So they, the wicked think not to, they best not to think they can corrupt the righteous with gifts. 2/3 are going to fall and believe, every little move that these Edomites make, these elites, okay, with their stimulus or their universal basic income or whatever, but not the righteous, man. For such he will not receive. And trust not to unrighteous sacrifices, for the Lord is judge, and with him is no respect of persons. He will not accept any person against the poor man, but he will hear the prayer of the oppressed. Right? He will not accept any person against the poor man. And we're the poor man. Okay, so he's not going to be no respecter of persons. Okay? But will hear the prayer of the oppressed. He will not despise the supplication of the fatherless, nor the widow when she poureth out her complaint. Okay? Salakia, you know what? Let me jump up to the 10th verse. I forgot to read this one. Give unto the Most High according as he hath enriched thee, and as thou hast give with a cheerful eye. Oh no, Salak. That was it. The point was in the 12th verse. Do not think to corrupt with gifts. Okay, and that's what these Edomites try to do. Okay, but in reality, through my humble opinion, when you ask me, okay, really, the Heavenly Father, okay, this is, this money and the stimulus check and whatnot has helped brothers to, forward their position here in Babylon, man, by buying food and things for their children and things for their home and whatnot, okay, and even things for themselves, man, righteously. This is Proverbs 10:3. Yahawah will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. You see? He will not suffer us to famish. The Lord said we will eat. You see, even in these times, he's casting away the substance of the wicked, and he's giving it to who? To his men. Let's look at this word substance.
Strong's H, 1942. Hava.
Desire, you see? Whatever they want to do, man, it's going to be to none avail, because the Lord he's going to feed. And he's going to protect his righteous, man. The Lord works through very mysterious ways. He knows how to deliver the ungodly out of temptations, because we know that mark of the beast is coming. And they basically want to get people, okay, to be dependent on them, and start to desensitize their mind into what's coming upon the earth, and that's a cashless society, all right, where that mark of the beast, you just a swipe of the hand, okay, with that RFID in your hand will be like a debit card, okay, just like that movie In Time, with spiritual eyes. Check out that movie In Time, and it'll make a little bit more sense of what I'm saying, but that they basically they want to pervert the words of the righteous. They want to pacify anger and make everyone believe that they're still the good guy, because they do everything with secret plans and devices. Never trust thine enemy. So that's my take on it. Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.